Hey everybody, it is Scoopadoomp, and welcome back for another episode of Shovel Knight. In the last episode, we didn't take on a knight, I don't think, in the last episode. What we did instead is we took on the Hall of Champions. Clear! Good, we got a clear there. Alright, and we took care of a couple of other things around here. I think there was a Black Knight. Yeah, that sounds about right. And in this episode, I promised that we'd be going to the Polar Knights. Let's get into it. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. This feels good. Alright, so Polar Knight stage. Obviously, we've got some... It looks icy and stuff. Oh, there's a bomb there. Let's get out of the way of that. Okay, the big thing about it is ice. We can see that even after we stop inputting directions, it'll keep us moving, because ice physics. What a surprise. There had to be an ice stage. There's always one in every level. We just do this one. This one has these adorable little foxes. It's like that game Never Alone. I keep... It's a funny story about that one, is I knew it was I was aware of it around for a while, but I will not get... Man, my sister will not stop bugging me about getting it. She keeps talking about it, like, anytime I text her and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing a game, you know, whatever. She's like, is it that Fox game? I'm like, nope, still don't own it. And she goes, oh, you should get that Fox game, it's really good. I go, okay, just because it has a fox in it. Oh, and we got these guys here. They've got helmets, of course, so you have to hit them from behind. Or hit them, not from behind, just, you know, not from on top, I guess. That was a terrible decision. I opened up the path for him. He took advantage of it. He's a smart man. What can I give him? I have to give him that. Anyway, I hear that Fox game is okay. You're like controlling an Eskimo and a fox at the same time, or you can do it multiplayer where you both control different ones. Sounds okay. I've heard the controls are kind of not so great, but I've heard that, you know, if you like foxes, or if you like adorable looking foxes, I don't know what else you got more to complain about. Oh, we didn't open that one, so I'm glad I went back and got this. As long as we can get all of the gold that we lost. Hope we can get all that again. If not, you know, we tried. Oh, fell for that one. Didn't mean to. Alright, now he's going to jump back. I'm going to use my fishing rod to collect this again. Aha! Smarts! I have them sometimes. Oh, not there, though. But yeah, we've got these fox. Anyway, fox game, it's okay. I have no opinions on it because I don't own it. Maybe someday, and then I'll try it. Maybe we'll play it for this channel. That'd be Wow, okay. That happened in an earlier episode, too. I'm just having some bad luck with fishing. I'm not a big fan of fishing. I've gone fishing maybe a couple of times in my life, and it did not turn out very well at all. In case you're wondering. It usually ended up with me catching a tiny fish after several hours of fishing and wondering what I was doing with my life. But enough of that. Enough about fishing. We're talking about the game. Anyway, Polar Knight stage. It's all icy themed. We've got a couple of things going. Now we've got these ice mages. These are... makes sense. I think we've only dealt with the fire mages before this. Not too tough. Again, you can pogo on top of them. I think that's like the big thing with enemies in this game, is that their toughness is just how easily you can pogo on top of them. It's kind of an overpowered move, and I'm not sure, you know, it's something like, you know, like these guys. It doesn't make sense for you not to be able to pogo on top of them, but you can't. Why? Because they had to make them a little bit harder, or else they'd just be too easy. What's the point of them? What's the point of having a big shield if my most powerful attack... Whoa, these guys look great. I don't know, I guess we have to hit them in their Gobbles? I'm 90% sure that's not what you call those things, but, you know, turkeys have them and they gobble, so... Oh, you don't have to. You just have to hit them. That's a bit of... Oh, these, I hate these. Okay, so these are snow that's on the wall. If you touch them, they fall to the ground and then they become platforms, but until then, it'll be spikes underneath, so be careful. We'll be seeing a lot of that in this stage. And there's also a couple of other mechanics that are pretty cool, but those are the ones that are the scariest, and I hate them. These guys can jump on spikes. Oh, I see what you want me to do. Haha! You thought I wasn't going to be able to do that. And it's interesting. I see there's a brown chest down there, and I'm almost more excited that there's a brown chest than like a blue chest or something. Because if it's a blue chest, then that means that the level designers, you know, it wasn't too hard to get into here. But if it's a brown chest, that means it's like a very optional secret that they don't expect everyone to find. I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I didn't get hit, because I'm the greatest player ever, pretty much. Didn't even have to use any magic. I could've used my anchors. Oh man, I love this anchor move. You'll probably see me use it a lot during this Let's Play. Anyway, we're still going on. Polar Night stage. It's got some good music in the background if you can hear it. Nothing, you know. Anyway, there's bombs in all the walls, I guess. You know, whatever. So, oh, this is the other mechanic I really like, is these rainbow vomiters. I'm not sure what the real theme here. I think it was like an Aurora Borealis sort of thing. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, you can use these as platforms. You can go along in them. It makes for some interesting sections, but they will raise if you're not touching them, and then lower if you are touching them. But same thing as the platforms in the graveyard stage, in that if you're just coming onto the stage, then they will ignore everything and they'll just stay where they are until you touch them. They need your input. We need your input! You are a vital part of this system. Not really. Yeah. Oh, anyway, I wanted to talk about that brown chest ordeal. Because it's an interesting concept that I was thinking about today when you design games. Do you put your... because I was watching some other Let's Plays. Oh, I see what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get it over there. We have to use it some more. Oops, sorry there. Dragon thing. But when you're designing games, do you put the best prize behind... Do you make the best prizes the hardest to find, so that barely anybody finds them? But, you know, it's the best prize, so it makes sense. And what I was thinking of is I was watching some Let's Plays of some Legend of Zelda stuff. And, you know, they'll usually have, like, a mini-game, and they'll have they'll have, like, a first and second prize for beating, you know, a certain amount of points for second prize, and then, you know, you've basically perfected it beyond all belief for first prize. And I was just curious. I'm gonna use some potion right here, because I'm running kind of low on health. And I was wondering, where do you put the best prize? Because, you know, obviously you want him to feel good, you want him to master it to a certain degree, but you want him still to get the item, basically. I'm doing really badly on this guy. And so that's some logic for putting it behind the second prize. But obviously, if someone does better, don't they deserve a better prize? And that was some reasoning to put it behind the first prize. It was an interesting thought process that is kind of running through my head as I die. But I don't know. It was just something to think about. Maybe, you know, reasons why I'm not a level designer. These are things I don't know. But I don't know. It was just something interesting. I hope we can still make it right. Yeah, okay, we can push this guy through. I did that before, too. I'm not sure why I was too concerned. Anyway, we got to do all this again, because I'm bad at this game. I think it's like every other time I record is just going to be between, you know, it's good or I'm bad at this game. I'm good or I'm bad. This time, I'm bad. Can't talk about it. But yeah, just going through all this. I don't like obviously I don't like if you mess up this section, then usually just results in death, and you can actually get yourself stranded with this little item. But, you know, it's not too hard to use. You can usually just get through it. And it does block these guys' spears, which I like a lot. So I can get down to that. Just going to... Oh, cool. We can stop with their shovel. I will try to remember that next time. We have to hit this. We'll activate him. We can probably just ignore him now. Yep. We'll do that. Go a little bit faster through the level. Make sure we get our treasure. Oh, we can't hit them from above. Okay. See, again, basically the only way they're making it harder is just, it's harder to pogo on. And that's the only way that the enemy is harder. You know, their moves are still the same. I don't know. That's something that always bugged me in RPG games too, is when, you know, they'll have the same exact... Oh, nice. We got an Ichor. Oh, we got the Ichor boldness. So this one makes us invincible for 10 seconds? Probably not gonna... I'll show it off one of these times. Maybe during the boss. Ah, we got these guys, hammers. So you gotta kill him, and then move on. This one's a little bit tougher, because he's not gonna come down, I thought. Oh, wow. Almost forgot to move there. That's kind of a bad thing. Ah, watch it be another bomb. Oh, the chicken. Okay. Chicken, turkey, turducken, same thing. Oh. I don't think I've ever eaten duck. I could go for some duck. I don't know what it tastes like, but I think that's something I'd like to try. And I'm one of those people that just likes to try food. and I'd rather try it and then say I hate it and never try it again, other than, you know, never venture out and try it. See, these are the things where you have to make those blind jumps, and it's a little sketchy with the spikes. Now see, here's the blue chest, but I knew everybody found this blue chest, because why? Well, it's a really good item. Oh, we got the horn! Okay, this is a super awesome item, but it uses a ton of magic. And that it just kills everything in like a radius around you. But as you can see, use 20 magic, which if we'd never upgraded our magic, which I don't know if you have or have not, but that would be super bad. Wasn't sure. And so, basically how enemies come down to it is, can I pogo on it? Good, I'll kill it. Oh, I can't? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. And then keep going on with my life. Or at least in these later levels when the jumps get kind of tricky. I bet that it's a goldfish, and I'm not going to be able to get it because this thing is above my head. Yep. Called it. I knew it was happening. And so this is just floating in the air. We'll use it. Now we've got... But I do like, you know, here's an element of the game that I do like. And that it's adding these two elements that we had before that were easy apart, but now they're together, and it makes it a bit harder. Huh. Oh, they're platforms now. Okay. We just gotta use some intensifications. Ah, got it. Right. We got a yellow coin. Whatever. How to deal with these guys. Oh, I kinda like that. It's kinda fun. Can we grab these? Huh. I wish we could grab them with their shovel. I had never noticed that we could not grab things with our shovel before. It's a little disappointing. You can grab rupees with your sword, I think. That's a thing, right? Pretty sure. Anyway, that will teach you how to stop pogoing, and that if you, you know, shovel to the side while you're pogoing, then you will stop. Oh, wow, that scared me. I should have known it was coming, but I'm glad that they showed that earlier, so that if you were actually astute or smart, you would know that it was coming. But that is not me. I am neither of those things. I am just Scoop. I'm just Scoop, guys, I swear. Alright, so these dogs. These foxen dogs. What are foxes? I mean, I know there's the big questions about what they say and stuff, or at least there was last year, but are they... They're canines, right? These are, again, I was talking about this last time. These are questions that I don't know, not because they're not, well, they aren't important. Yeah, that's exactly why. There's a lot going on. I hit a spike? Really? Or was I out of life? I actually wasn't paying attention to my life. That could have been it. But I want to save my last ichor for the boss, I think. Because the boss in this place... I don't remember him being easy. I don't remember any of the bosses, but well, I do remember one boss being easy, and I will mention it when we get there, because it was just... It's ridiculous. All the bosses in this game are actually pretty hard, except for this one. And it just gets to it, and then you're like, you're kidding. And it's kind of a tease, where it makes it seem like it's going to get harder, and then it doesn't. I think it actually gets even easier. Kill you. I don't know why you're throwing hammers. That can't be good for the hammer economy. Or maybe it is great for the economy. Maybe we're overloaded with hammers. There's too much supply. We need to freshen up the demand. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know anything about business. I just mess with shovels. That's all I got. Got a very niche skill. I'm glad I could make some use out of it. Okay, well... I'm really glad that didn't get low. Shawty. Oh, wow. I think I did the exact same thing. That's really annoying. This is what I was talking about with those things, and that they're super annoying. Anyway, let's do this stage again, because that makes for great videos. Just doing the stage over and over again. This was something I was kind of really not hoping for when I was going to Let's Play this game, that I was hoping that I would get good enough that by the time I got to the later levels, and this is why I'm not playing it on New Game Plus, is because it is a lot harder and I'm not very sure of my abilities to make it entertaining and to be able to beat the game in a reasonable amount of time. But, oh, spoilers, is a New Game Plus. Shoot. But, you know, what? Oh. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't feel good enough in my abilities to be able to beat this game. Or that was something I was scared about, is that I just get to a point in the game where I just keep dying, and then it would no longer be entertaining to watch. That's kind of the only thing preventing me from running games like Super Meat Boy, which I think are awesome games and definitely deserve to be run by everybody, but I remember my last playthroughs and they did not go too well. I noticed that... Oh, by the way, you can kind of abuse invincibility frames on these spikes. You will definitely be seeing me doing that with the boss later on. Hopefully, if I can make it to the boss. Jeez. May not. I don't know. Ugh. And then we got both of these. These spikes are just real jerks. That's just really annoying. Okay, so this is a real ladder. If we go across here, we may actually be able to... Oh, here's Polar Knight. Okay.
So, my old friend, the day has finally come. This will be our final duel. Should we not lay down our shovel and part as equals? The Order has no equals. Surely you can recognize power. Join us. You've forgotten your oath. What happened to the proud warrior I knew? No more words. The bitter cold will claim you.
Awesome. Okay. So, this is Polar Knight. He's got a shovel too. Again, his pogo ability is sometimes stopped by his giant shovel, but otherwise he's a pretty big target that you can take advantage of his large shoulders. Who knew large shoulders would be his downfall? Anyway, we're taking a lot of damage, but I'm not too concerned because we have another I-Core I'm probably going to abuse. This is the part that I hate, is that he is now going to add spines. Can't believe I actually called them so. There's the invincibility frame abuse that I was talking about. And you know what? Let's go ahead and use our other I-Core too. Oh. This one makes us wow. Okay, what a jerk. Wow. I had actually never used that against a boss before. I don't think I ever will, will again, because that was ridiculously easy. Anyway, that was Polar Knight. I like that he has some backstory and stuff. The rest, I don't think any of the other knights do. They're just sort of out there doing their own thing. They could have done that with the Mole Knight too. Or they kind of did, where he was making fun of his digging implement versus ours. Or, no, he was making fun of ours versus his. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, that was that level. It was pretty easy. It has some cool mechanics in it, and ice physics was not one of them. And we used all of our I-Cores and died a couple of times. So that sounds like a wrap for a video, if anything. Oh, actually, let's do that. Let's take care of this guy. This is another boss, I think. Oh, this one's actually tough, I think. Okay, we'll see if we can do this in the first try. If not, we'll probably start next video with it. But, okay. What magic is this? I don't know. What voice would I give a phantom?
Power, honor, the traits of a respectable warrior. Sir, I do not believe we've met. We meet today on the field of battle, for we both have defeated many knights and traveled far.
I'm not sure. I want to see this guy's resume.
Today we fight. Stand aside. You and I have no reason to battle. Conflict is a reason unto itself, brave knight. Today you will be tested. Are you ready?
This guy's, I mean, if there was like a definition of just looking like he was going picking fights with people for no reason, this guy's got it. Okay, that's why. He hits you for a whole damage every time he hits. So it's a little harder to just... It focuses a bit more on dodging. Which... Cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm just playing Shovel Knight. Oops. He's also got a lightning thing. I'm not sure. What was this guy's name? The Phantom Striker? Oh man, we are gonna die. Oh, one more hit. Okay, just kidding. By we are going to die, I meant he is going to die. Come on. You guys heard me wrong, totally. Now, I'm actually really impressed that we got that on the first try.
Yeah. Woo. Okay, ha! I've been bested, but barely. You still need training to overcome what lies ahead.
I don't know about that.
Farewell, Shovel Knight.
I mean, maybe? Well, that's disappointing. To say the least. Alright, we beat Polar Knight, we did that. Next time, we will take on the Clockwork Tower, lair of the Tinker Knight. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you've been having fun, because I've been having a ton of fun, and I am Scoopadoomp. Alright, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, it means a lot to me, and yeah, bye!